Hey folks, welcome back. This is week two of building clarity, and we have some bug fixes, improvements, a new feature, and we are also adding AI support in this release. So, without further ado, I'll just quickly walk through every feature that we've added, and yeah, let's get right into it. So, date selector updates. Previously, we were using the default date selector that came with Chrome, but now we have built out a custom one. Looks really nice, little bit of shadow. Let's also see how it looks in light mode. Uh, so yeah, this is the date selector that we have right now. Pretty cool and in line with how the overall UI looks. Also, we now have added visual feedback for new creating tasks. So if I start creating a task beforehand, it will just show the text and then the text task should get created. Now it shows something like design review tomorrow from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Yep. So you can clearly see what it is picking up, and if I create that, I get my design review created from 2 to 4 p.m. I can also delete it quickly. Let me delete this also quickly. Uh, in light mode, we have raise shadow. Let me actually create a quick task. Dummy. And if I go here, so as you can see, in dark mode it's easy to separate. Before it wasn't in light mode, but now in light mode also we have raised shadow that makes it pretty easy to separate the tasks out. Coming to our uh, highlight feature, timeline view. So the reason for building out timeline view was that sometimes a task expands more than one sitting on the calendar, and we want it to be present across multiple days. So suppose if I start planning a trip today, uh, it could be as simple as, let's say, a trip to Dubai, but I might not be able to finish the trip planning by today. I might need another instance tomorrow, like suppose an hours block tomorrow also to finish the task. But my problem is that I do want to keep the context in one place where I don't want that, okay, if I'm creating a new task, it should have a new description, new subtask. I want to be able to reuse all of that. So essentially what we can do is we can add a new timeline saying that create it from this date to this date. And when I save it, it creates a new timeline for me. I can just place it somewhere else, and both of these now share the same context. They show a timeline that we started on September 20th at this time, and then we're continuing on this time. Any subtask that I add, like book tickets, will be shared across all of them. So as you can see, when we also create something, okay, we have a subtle highlight when things are created now. Uh, yep. So if I open now trip to Dubai, as you can see, both of them are showing 0 out of 2. I can add description. Already booked tickets, and the same will be shown here as well. So this is timeline view in general. Interestingly, if you see some things that have just a single timeline, you won't see any difference there. But for things that actually have more than one instance, you can see this subtle blue border that shows that, okay, this is a timeline task that is carrying across multiple days. And if so whenever I click on a task in the timeline, that timeline entry will certainly show, okay, that this you have clicked. So if I click this, you'll see this second one being highlighted. So as you can see, a subtle border showing that, okay, this is the one that you have clicked. And if I move it to the current time frame and then open it, you can also see that we show in this timeline 104 minutes are left to complete this, and a progress bar indicating how much has already been progressed. So this is timeline view in a nutshell. Now coming on to our AI features. In the settings, you can go and add your Gemini API key. And right now I'm using like 1.5 flash. You can test your connection, or it shows that I'm connected. Coming back, oh, and also we support three models right now. We can add in as many as we want. Let's actually make our trip to Dubai a little bit more sensible. I say it's a trip to Dubai and I've already booked tickets. Now I want AI to generate subtasks for me, like what all do I want have to do to ensure that this trip is successful. So I'll just click on this lightning button and it will trigger Gemini to figure out what are the things that I have to do. Interestingly, it takes title and description for it. I can also, okay, let's say I don't want to check these out, and then I can click again, like, okay, generate some new tasks for me, and it will generate all the remaining things as well. So you can edit this as you want and do whatever with it. Give more detailed descriptions so that it adheres to those. But yeah, this is generation of subtasks in a nutshell. Really cool feature for me personally. Sometimes I just want to write down gibberish in the description and have it generate subtasks for me automatically. So going to come in handy. Now, and another interesting one is like generation of tasks from freeform nodes. So this is our quick add, but as soon as you press tab here, it goes into a bulk add mode where we can add a ton of freeform content and it will auto generate tasks, descriptions, subtasks, dates, times, everything from it. So let me add something that I'd written, go into preview mode. It will analyze the text and it will showcase everything that it is going to create, and all of it is editable. So if I don't want something, I can remove it. I can see that, okay, this is the complete code development from this date to this date. It's picked up the description, the subtasks that it has to create, like all the tasks you can go and view. Like some things are all day, some things are events where it was able to pick up that it has to schedule this meeting from this time to this time. Description. I want to add subtasks to it that uh, present report to the team. I feel all of this now makes sense, and I will just, if I don't want to create any tasks, for example, I don't want this weekly engineering stand up, or if I don't want this prepare sales materials, I can just go ahead and delete it. And now it will create seven tasks for me. All seven are created, so this is one that I know is the one that would be created. So yeah, weekly sprint plan. Let's try to generate some subtasks for it as well and see what it comes up with. Stand up agenda, review sprint metrics, blah blah blah. A lot of things that we can do. Yes, and this is the few features that we've implemented. As you can see in search task also we have this AI button. The next thing would be to also build this out so that we can search through all our tasks in natural language and have us give feedback and summarization and all of those nitty-gritty features. Look out for those in week 3. Until then, goodbye.